Wanted to talk a little bit about convertible notes versus an equity offering. So, a lot of times in early stage startups, um, I have clients come to me and just friends that say, I don't have to worry about all this legal mumbo jumbo because we're just going to do a convertible note. There's something about a convertible note where the word like just or only somehow gets squished together with this idea. The reason is that traditionally convertible notes have been simpler and easier, and therefore you don't need to hire a lawyer, you don't need to go talk to all your management, you don't need to go talk to your board or your advisors or your mentors because it's just so simple. You think, oh, they're giving me money, we can kick the valuation down the road, and I don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to sign here, give me my check. The problem is that they've been around so long that convertible notes have actually become as complicated, if not more complicated, than a full valued fundraise, which means that they're actually scarier in some respects than doing an equity raise. If you're just selling shares for a dollar value, you know where you're starting and you know where you're ending once the whole process is finished. You know how many shares you're giving away. You know how much that's diluting everybody. You know what price how much money you're bringing into the company by selling these and issuing these new shares. And you also know what your post valuation is once you're done. And in that sense, it's actually a much simpler transaction than a convertible note, in which you don't have to haggle about what the valuation is today, but you will later. And if you actually are reading through the legal mumbo jumbo of your note, you're going to find that the note holder and the venture capitalist or the angel, actually does have expectations for what your valuation should be once you convert. Now, if they're projecting what your valuation should be in a few months or a year, they're sort of already putting you at a valuation of where you are today and essentially having that conversation, but only by themselves and not with you. We could talk a lot about convertible notes and when they make sense and when they don't make sense, but all this just to say that just because it's a convertible note doesn't mean that you shouldn't take it seriously. You should take a convertible note as serious, if not more serious, than a full equity fundraise. So a couple thoughts about convertible notes and sort of the liabilities of them.